So before this video starts, put it in the comments. Are we going to win first time against the Ghost Gym Leader? Or if you think we're not going to win, are we going to defeat any Pokemon at all? Because our run through the trainers of this gym has been not so great. So let's see what happens. Oh ho ho! Finally, you have arrived. Since I came to this country, always I try to learn new things. They hold contests in this city. I say to myself, on Finn, I will excel. This is why I dress this way. C'est une performance. I don't know why she feels the need to say half these words in French. But yes. Also, I study Pokemon very much. I have come to be gym leader. And yes, challenge me and she'll win. And she probably will. If I was a gambler right now, I would say I'm going to lose. But put it in there. Pause the video if you have to before you start. Put it in. We'll see what happens. She leads off with the Duskull, so at least we're going to outspeed it. Intimidate, not that useful here. It is tempting. Now, is this the generation where charge increases special defense? I don't remember. Generation 3, it definitely doesn't. I think Generation 4 does. I'm tempted to do it once. Just to get our special defense up. And wow, the Quick Claw triggered against a Pokemon that probably has 10 speed. Yippee-doo. Yeah, we're going to get a step of special defense. That is not great. Okay, so our attack has just been halved. That is pretty terrible. Spark will have double power because we used charge the previous turn, so at least we'll try and get Duskull out of the way. And we got a crit, which we probably needed, given we got burned. That stinks. It would be less bad if we had a move like Underwave, for example, because then it could just slow everything else down. We should still keep trying to plug away, though, as much as we can. It's not as if we can clear that burn. We can't use items in battle. That, you know, those are the rules that we have. As I get an email from Humble Bundle. Beautiful. That's painful proof. Even if we hadn't have been burned, this was not a one hit. And they're going with Shadow Claw, which I am much happier with over Shadow Ball. Shadow Ball probably would have taken us out. Shinx, buddy, you're probably going to die, and I'm sorry. They're probably going to heal, so I'm going to use Spark, which will do less damage, but might paralyze. Or I can get a crit. I mean, I'm not going to complain. I don't think she'll heal it again, though. No, she doesn't. Okay, well, so far, this hasn't gone horrendously badly. Do we think Cheese, even though it's weak to Ghost, could take one shot? I think it probably can. Yeah, I don't think it's going to get a huge amount of usage otherwise, so we might as well get something. And I'm sure Confusion from here will take it out. If it got a crit on Shadow Claw, I think we'd probably lose or get fainted, but if we don't hit ourselves with Confusion, I think we'll be able to be okay. Oh. I still think we'll be able to take one at 52 health. We can. Please don't hit yourself in Confusion. Thank goodness. I was starting to wonder, do we have that the least lucky Chingling ever? I still can't believe we missed 5 Hypnosis in a row. I'm just baffled by that. Well, unfortunately for you, Cheese, you are going to be neither use nor ornament at 12 hit points. It's an okay level up, but not an amazing one. So, this is her star Pokemon. It's a Miss Magius. I wish this was Diamond and Pearl, because I'm pretty sure this would be a Drifblim. And that would be a lot easier. It's clearly going to take us out in one hit. So, I'd rather not sacrifice a Pokemon that's a happiness evolution, but we're just going to have to deal. If only we could have a way of countering special attacks, but we don't. And it may seem weird, but we're going to take in our Cricketune. Why? Because we're going to do the exact same thing that we did to the grass gym. We're going to try and take her berry. Because very consistently in Pokemon Platinum, the star Pokemon that the gym leader has will have a berry of some kind, typically a citrus berry. And now that's not going to happen. So that's already dealt with. We are going to try and put it to sleep despite how inaccurate Sing is, because, well, look at the damage we did. We did practically nothing. And even as a fully evolved Pokemon, Cricketune can't take more than one hit. Which means Bide would have been useless. Okay, so it's asleep. What do we do now? I think we try and Leech Seed it. And then we're just going to hope we can hold out long enough to not lose. I don't remember if it has Mystic Fire in this game. I don't think it does. I think it's Confuse Ray, Magical Leaf, Shadow Ball, and then a move that doesn't really matter. Of course, it woke up almost immediately. But we do at least have Leech Seed down, so that's something going for us. This has gone better than I thought it was going to, I'll be honest. I mean, that bar was low. This is going to hurt. Yeah, that hurt. But we do have one trick up our sleeve at this point, and that is the fact that we have a ghost immune Pokemon. Never give up, never surrender. Indeed. We might be able to scramble a win out of this. We're going to hope she's used Shadow Ball. She hasn't, so yeah, that's the fourth move. I knew it wasn't going to be a hugely consequential move. The only Pokemon that doesn't want to see that we have is Riolu, and Riolu would take almost as much damage from Shadow Ball. So it's going to confuse us. We're going to try and confuse it, and then we're just going to spam Flash and hope it can never hit us, because it doesn't have a 100% hitting move like an Aerial Ace or Shadow Punch or Swift or anything like that. So we should be able to get this down. And I don't know how many healing items this gym leader even has, but we might be able to scrape through. Even if they have a healing item, I'm not that worried. Although if they hit themselves with a confusion here... Nope. I was going to say they might have got them into Leech Seed death range. But we will not know. Ow! That's painful. Even with our special defense, that hurt. And we hit ourselves. But of course we did. If it doesn't get another critical hit, though, we should live one more turn anyway. Yeah, and she's not healing, so we win. As soon as Leech Seed triggers. And we have enough health that even if Scramble hits itself in confusion, it won't knock itself out. Who would have seen that comment? Well, the doubters are not getting paid, the believers are, and I wouldn't even get paid out of my own success. I did not think we were going to win first time. Yikes. 3 attack for Cricketune pretty good. Wants to learn Focus Energy. These moves are not good, yet somehow Focus Energy is worse, so no thank you. Nope, we're going to forget trying to learn that. Grapes gets a level up. A really lousy one. Boo. And Scramble doesn't quite make it. Well, Fantina has gone. You are fantastically strong. I would not go that far. I am dumbfounded. Lady, so am I. So very, very strong. You, your Pokemon, so strong. Your power is admirable. I shall honor it with this gym badge. We get the relic badge. Is it bad that the gym leader's team was less problematic for us than 2 of the trainers in her gym? So it's a crazy thought. Anyway, we can use Defog outside of battle, even though we don't have Defog yet, so it's a bit irrelevant. We also get the TM for Shadow Claw, so we finally get a pretty good TM. I mean, Grass Knot is situationally useful. And Stealth Rock is great competitively, but not in-game. Here's a problem. Yet again, the only Pokemon that can learn that move is a Pokemon that I don't want to really teach it to. It doesn't need it. Had I been able to get that TM before this battle, very different, but nope, no such luck. Wow. You've beaten the gym leader. There seems to be no end to how tough you are getting. At least that's how I see it. You do realize I say that to everyone, right? It's probably the best line that anybody at the front of the gym's ever had. Alrighty, we did it. First try. First try. I know I keep saying it, but I'm just... just don't believe it happened. So what do we want to do next? So we didn't have to do any grinding, going backtracking, which is awesome. Yeah, we can just keep on tracking. Keep on keeping on. And we can get out of Laggy City. So laggy. I don't know why it lags so bad. I have a professor friend, and this is what he told me. If you leave a pair of Pokemon with the daycare, sometimes eggs are found. Or things that are like eggs, anyway. I wonder how Professor Elm is doing these days. He was always a quiet man and didn't really stand out. He didn't really stand out, yet he became the only professor for an entire region. Introverts, like myself, you stand a chance. Maybe. And our favourite dude is here. Hooray! Ta-da! Kept me waiting again. Let's see how much tougher you and I have gotten right here and right now. You're expected to be ready for a battle. You're a trainer now. Yeah, this game doesn't go like, oh no, do you want to get a full heal first and maybe have a cup of coffee and a hot blanket? And it's just like, no, here's a battle. Deal with it. There's a reason why I healed first, put it that way. And we're going to have the old Intimidate off. I get intimidated, it gets intimidated. Do we want to stay in? It'll probably outspeed, so we're going to charge first because I don't think I'll be able to take out in one hit. And if memory serves, Staravia has Endeavour, which is another very annoying move, a bit like Pain Split. So Endeavour knocks you down to the amount of health that the Endeavour user has. So if I put it down to red health, it'll knock me down to red health as well. Whereas I think a charged spark will one-shot. And it did. And we're up to level 24. We're slowly getting there. Not a great level up. But there were no zeros in there, so I can't complain too much. Even with our attack down a stage, I think we'll be able to take this out in one shot. Weasel has reasonable attack, good speed, and pretty bad defenses. So I think we might be able to do this in one shot as well. Hooray! We did! Not a lot of experience. Like I said, not a very good Pokemon. When it evolves, Floatzel is situationally quite useful, but not massively. Monferno. I match up horrendously against Monferno, which is why I made sure that that the rival picked this as their Pokemon of choice to start with, because we match up so badly against it. Wow, we actually lived. I'm surprised. I'm surprised. Oh, do not get hiccups on recording. Do not. Oh yeah, I'll show you something wicked too. Ew. Well, I'm going to let him take this out. I hate the blue monobrow effect that Monferno has. It's gross. I don't like it. Don't like it at all. Do we want to kick it, or do we want to confuse it? Because they're the only two options. I guess we'll use Riolu and try and kick it. Or actually, we'll use False Palm. We'll try and punch it. Yes, I was going to say, it's definitely going to be quicker than me. That's inevitable. It's got 5 levels on me, and it's a middle stage evolution. That did not do as much as I had hoped. Can I even take one hit from this thing? I don't know. No is the answer. Great. Great, that's going to reduce that Pokemon's happiness. I'm thrilled by that prospect. Okay, well, this is pretty bad all of a sudden, so we're going to have to use Chingling. It should at least be able to take one attack, and then Confusion will wipe it out. It should be able to take a Flame Wheel without getting, as long as it doesn't get critted. Yeah, and even with a crit, actually, it would have taken it just about as well. Well, that'll be good experience, at the very least. So there's that. And the Shell Bell, give it a couple of hit points. Got 3. 820 experience. Pretty good. And yeah, one other Pokemon. This will be touch and go for taking this out. We'll have a go. It's quicker than me. I don't think we're going to quite one-shot, but I think it's going to be close enough that it won't matter. That did 19 damage. I'm going to just note that. Yeah, it's not a one-shot. Not even close. Unless that was a terrible roll, we'll be able to take another Mega Drain. Let's find out. Yeah, we did. Okay. Fine. We'll be able to take this out then. It's going to be close. Oh, we got a crit. Not that it mattered. We were able to take that out without a crit. Well, for a Pokemon that managed to miss 5 hypnosises in a row in a couple of episodes prior, at least it's starting to show some use now. What just happened? You're telling me I lost? I know, back-to-back battles that should have been difficult that kind of weren't as much as we thought. It goes to show my surefire winning strategy doesn't work. Say, hey, Dan, remember what I've told you before? Make sure all your attacks hit. I thought it was a wicked strategy, but it doesn't work worth beans. And now he's off to the next town that we'll be going to anyway. But we're gonna go heal first. When you play with an actually good team, and you only have to maybe go to a Pokemon Center once or twice a town, I miss those days. So how many times have we been to this Pokemon Center? Like first time we showed up we did. And then we had to at least twice during the gym fights. And then the third time after the gym leader. And then another time then. Yeah, it stacks up. Stacks up indeed. Well, we're going to have to get a Riolu to level up a bit because it's definitely not happy enough to evolve yet. We can actually, before we do leave this city to go to the next area, let's go to a building we've already been to. And we're going to, once again, ignore the reporter. We're good. Oh. Quite friendly to you. So yeah, it's not that close to evolving yet through happiness. So if you do need to check in a pinch, there's different, you know, she says different things depending how happy it truly is. We're not really that close yet. The issue is that when you have a Pokemon faint, it loses happiness. I mean, it makes sense, but it's not good for us. I think there's an item up here. I also think bee barrels spawn here. That is not the Pokemon I wanted to see, though, because it probably outspeeds me and is a flying type. We're going to try and run away. Okay, good. Yeah, it's in the corner. Here we go. We got a Great Ball. I didn't remember what the item was. But I might as well grab it while we're here. This is the trainer class we're looking for. Let's see how much you've raised your Pokemon. This trainer class will always have a lot of Pokemon at a fairly low level. The Pokemon Breeder. They'll have a variety of Pokemon, which isn't necessarily what we want. But they tend to be at a fairly low level. But because they're a trainer Pokemon, you get more experience off them. We might get poisoned by kicking this seed in the face. Nope, we didn't. Wouldn't be the worst thing to happen even if we did, because if you're poisoned, you can't get put to sleep, for example, or paralyzed. Both of which are far, far worse. And we're not going to kick this dude, we're going to punch this fake tree. We're getting all our moves in. That flail's going to hurt a bit, though. Does more damage the lower the health is of the user. I think we'll be able to take that out just with Rock Smash. Yep, we do. We are definitely not going to be keeping Rock Smash on our Riolu forever. There will be a time where we'll be getting rid of that, but that time has not come yet, nor could we even if we wanted to. There's a city later on with the move deleter, which we will be certainly visiting, but for now it's just easy to keep it on a Pokemon that's with us all the time. Another Pokemon that might give us a status effect if we kick it or punch it. Pichu. It might paralyze us with static. Nope, maybe it got confused because we're shiny and yellow. It might have thought we were an electric type. Good stuff. Your Pokemon are in impeccable condition. Thank you. They are very, very strong. You give us a rod? Ooh, should rephrase that. We obtained the good rod. Try fishing where there's water. And yet again, even if we say no, he'll give us instructions. It's like every fisherman has Alzheimer's or something, bless them. Do you jog every morning? Well, I do. Good. Good. Let's grab some berries. Some Chesto berries in case we want to get up from being in comatose sleeping state. And leopard berries for if we need more power points on the fly. Leopard berries pretty helpful. I don't remember what you guys have. So, just because you never see Scramble in battle unless it's just pain, let's get it involved. We're tough because we battle together. We're gonna crunch and munch you all up. Kids shouldn't say that. just no. That kid needs some therapy. Oh, caught that mute before I sneezed right into your eardrums. Oh, you got to see me sneeze, not hearing me sneeze. Whew. We're just going to use counter. Have a stretch while we're punching that dude in the face. Ah. Yeah. Mentally, it's almost as if every time I start recording for YouTube, my body's like, hey, this is the perfect time to be sneezy and wanting to cough all the time. And it's like, can you just quit it? Body, leave me alone. Let the brain do what it needs to do. Actually, you can put that in the comments too. What's your biggest pet peeve when people make a video? What is it that some people really do that you don't like? And it might be something that I do. Yeah. Speaking of sneezing, it doesn't make any sense to me when you have a person on YouTube or Twitch that'll be like, hey, I'm about to sneeze. And then you know that they have time to do something about it, but then don't do anything anyway. And I typically watch YouTube, and I've said this before, typically before I go to bed as kind of a relaxing aid. So sometimes I'll fall asleep with it on and it'll autoplay. And being woken up either by somebody massively loudly sneezing or when somebody uploads a video and it's incredibly quiet. And I don't think people do it intentionally. But YouTube isn't smart enough to detect the volume of the video. So the volume of the ad will always be the same. So if you do have a quiet YouTuber, for example, and you turn the TV volume up so you can hear them, you then get blasted by the ads, which, when you're trying to sleep, is suboptimal. Lil, I'm worried about you. You should go see a person. This is a trainer, isn't it? If memory serves. Go on then, Grapes. You can get in there and do some stuff. Yeah. Hi, I'm a Pokemon. This isn't a Pikachu at all! Pokekid Danielle. I'm kind of surprised that they didn't do that in like the power plant in Kanto. Well, obviously they had Voltorbs and Electrodes as the mimic Pokemon, but you totally could have had Pikachu trainers in there. That was rude. Thank you for paralyzing me straight away, Pikachu lady. I thought that was going to be Seed Bomb, but it's Earthquake. That's even better. I needed a graphic in the corner of the screen to be like, if you use nature power, it's going to be X move. So apparently I have the memory of a sieve. That's so sad, so bitter. You are yellow like a lemon. I don't want to be a trainer, I want to be a Pokemon. Well, in this modern day and age, you can be anything you want to be. That surgery might be difficult, though. Well, Grapes, you got to beat up one Pokemon and then it ruined it. So I guess we'll put you in the bag for now. And this is another Pokebreeder. Jennifer with the happiest face. Oh, we got another seed packet to kick, I guess. I was really hoping that in this batch of episodes that we get Riolu to evolve, but it's not. No, I don't think it's going to happen. It's not going to happen. Oh well. Up to level 24 anyway. We're getting slow progress. That's a better level up to. It wants to learn the move Screech. Guess what we are not doing? We're not getting a move that decreases defense by 2 stages and isn't even particularly accurate. No thank you. I'm not going to stay in. I was tempted to just try and kick it, but I really don't want it to faint again. And I really don't want Scramble to deal with this because we'll be in this battle for 10 minutes. So we're going to use Cricket Tune. Because we have a super effective move. At least right now we do. This isn't part fairy. This isn't X and Y. And they have a Cleffa. And we talked about that a couple of episodes too. It's probably my favourite of the baby Pokemon, at least by appearance. It's so cute. It's adorable. No. Look how happy it is. I'm sorry that I just had to eat your face. And they also have an Eevee. Another adorable Pokemon. It is so cute. We won't talk about how many thousands of Eevees I tried to plow through to get a shiny when I played this game originally. That's PTSD territory, that. Oof, that was a lot. That was back when I did everything legitimately. Terrifying. Got an Ether. Hooray! And we want to place in this broken, crumbling tower made of stone to put the odd keystone in there. There you go. Hollowed Tower is written on it. We won't be getting a Spiritomb the way we're going to be playing this game, but if you are looking for a Spiritomb, that is the start of making that happen. You have to go underground and get a lot of keystones for that to happen, though. It's a pain in the bum, but having said that, the mini-game in the underground, I actually quite enjoy it. Got a Stardust. And there's a trainer right up top. Let's get Maple up front. There we go. Say, honey, where'd you come from? What kinds of Pokemon are you with? We're getting into Country Bumpkin Town now, so we got Cowgirl Shelly, not Sherry. And the rule of thumb is if you see a trainer that's wearing a hat, a cowboy 10-gallon hat style, they probably have a ponytail or a Rapidash-ish. That's just how these games work. If there's a hiker, it either has fighting or rock types. If it's a cowgirl, it's got a horse-based Pokemon. If it's a breeder, it's got lots of significantly lower level Pokemon. It's very, very consistent. We also have a speed tie going on here, I think. Not that it matters. Nice level up as well. That's a better level up. Fancy folks like you have fancy Pokemon too, it looks like. If you think this is a fancy Pokemon, like the most common Pokemon in the early route, one of the early routes in the game, then Your idea of fancy does not match what mine is, I guess. We have a tower on the right here, where departed Pokemon sleep. This is Lost Tower. Well, it's not that lost because I found it. I know that's not what it means. And we got a TM47 for Steel Wing. Again, it's a move that's pretty good that we're not going to be able to use. It's only 90% accurate, but it's 70 base power, Steel type move that increases your defense sometimes. But again, nope. Nothing on our team can use that. What a pity. We'll leave those two alone. We'll deal with them next episode. We've been running on for a while now anyway. We'll get this little bit of blurb out of the way, because Not Barry is here again. Hey Dan, I've got something cool. I'll show you as a special favour. What's this all about? I caught some seals, but I forgot to put them on. Oh right, because I took the ruins. The ruins are cool. Check them out. You found Defog. See you later. Gee, I wonder what we need to do next. I'm just going to steal these berries, and then we will tidy things up for now, and we'll go investigate the ruins next time. So yes, if you have enjoyed the videos, let me know. Leave comments, like the video, let me know. Subscribe if you really want to. I would appreciate it greatly. Hopefully you have a wonderful rest of your day. And yeah, stick around for some more content, more Pokemon, more Europa Universalis 4. There's something else I'm working on which I'm not going to explain yet because it's a while away, but I'm working on getting things sorted for that. So yeah, stick around. There's going to be some exciting stuff over the summer. Take care. Thank you for watching the video, and if you'd like to see more, feel free to stick around.